think that they have the right to do.
I agree. I perfectly agree with you, Mark. I appreciate your work myself.
Thank you.
I have a YouTube channel as well. I'm putting video out.
Great.
If you want, I can give you my YouTube channel, which is called Axel Dai.
Sure.
You'll find me on YouTube.
Say again, what is the name of the channel?
Axel Dahi, the name, my proper name.
AXELDAHI?
Absolutely, that is correct. That's
Great.
me. And I'm putting the word out because, quite frankly, I'm tired of the ignorance of people. People are very ignorant. I see it every day. And we need to do something. You know what I'm saying? People need to stop playing nice and we need to do anything to destroy this system of slavery, quite frankly.
That's right.
Because humanity is going to a very dangerous path, and people don't want to hear that.
That's right.
They think everything is positive. Folks, people have zero idea what's coming. They have no idea what's coming now. What's going to happen now is going to be worse than Nazi Germany and communist Russia and all the totalitarian regime throughout history. Because these people, they're not going to stop until we end it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly right. Exactly.
And I really appreciate your work because I'm watching your podcast in order. I just came on this podcast to say hi because I wanted to talk to you for a long time. I wasn't able to get it on Discord. But that's what I wanted to say, you know, because I see it every day comment on the social media platforms. People are very ignorant. They still believe in government. They still believe in erroneous belief system, which is they can't use the proper logic and a trivium.
That's right.
Properly.
Imagine these people want their own freedom of speech, and they want other people's freedom of speech shut down if they don't agree with them. I mean, they never put the shoe on the other foot. Imagine if, like I said, what if your internet service provider said, I don't like your viewpoints, and I'm just cutting your service off? That communications companies and platforms that allow communication should not ever do anything like that. You know, if we're not going to put up with that with a phone company or an internet company, what makes people think that they should put up with it for Discord or Apple or Microsoft or Google or any of the big tech companies or Twitter or Facebook? You know, I mean, they should just be neutral communication providers. That's it. You don't have a say in what content gets communicated any more than a phone. Picture a landline company, right? Picture like AT&T, right? Or, you know, your local landline company. You have a landline installed in your house. You pick up the phone, you make a call to a friend, and you start talking to them, and the operator comes on the landline and says, I'm sorry, but we're cutting off your service because we were listening into what you were saying, and we don't like that conversation. So you can't ever have a phone in your home again. Imagine that. That is exactly what these tech companies are doing. No different. It's no different than that.
Censorship at its finest, and people seem to be okay with this.
They seem to love it. They seem to be fine with it. Yeah.
Very sad. Very sad. I don't know what to say.
That's why we have to reach out to people and really educate them. That's the answer. The answer is people got like that because they weren't educated. The solution is they have to become educated, and we especially have to reach the young people. We have to reach the youth and educate them before they turn into adults like that.
100% agree with what you say. People they need to be educated. I see parents, there's a lack of conscious parenting. You know, people are not morally educated. They don't understand the objective difference between a right and wrong behavior. They think everything is subjective.
That's right.
You know, they think we can do whatever we want. It's not like this.
Exactly.
You know? And
moral relativism.
Very few people. moral relative. Very few people ever talk about this problem.
It's the destroyer of freedom, as I call it, and it's such a big topic on when we talk about fake ass anarchists. Because
Absolutely,
how many fake anarchists are moral relativists and actually believe that morality is subjective? They will actually spout that religious belief and then in the next breath call themselves anarchists. Unbelievable.
And then not only that, they think they can achieve freedom through maintaining the system of slavery called government.
That's right.
I hear people saying, "Oh, government is there to protect people's rights." Folks, you don't understand that government is there to enslave you.
That's it.
The very word government means mind control, and yet people can see it. People who claim to be awakened, they can see this shit.
It's right in the name. It's right in the name.
Right in the name. I'm shocked. Everybody in the freedom movement talks about nonsense, not addressing the cause of fire. Everybody wants to talk about the symptoms of the disease.
That's right.
They want to talk about which side is the best and the worst side, not understanding they're both the same. They're controlled by the Satanists behind the power structure.
That's right.
Who runs everything. Not understanding the power structure and the system of control is very complex.
That's right.
And they want to blame on one group. I see it everywhere.
Yep.
In the social media, people blaming, oh, it's just the Jews, it's just the Zionists, it's just the Jesuits. No, it goes beyond that.
Actually, you definitely seem to have a good handle on things and how the power structure works, its complexity, its roots in the occult world. So I'm going to check out your channel myself, and if you'd be interested, maybe we can onboard you onto the One Great Work Network as a content creator. I'll check out some of your content and then I'll get back to you. But it sounds to me like you have a very firm handle on things and what's really going on in the world. I fully agree with you, and I sympathize with your frustration as you're sympathizing with mine in how difficult it is to reach out to these people and help to truly morally educate them. But that is what our work is to do.
Thank you. That's what I'm very upset and frustrated, because we heading to a very dark path, and if this is the time now to do something.
That's right.
Otherwise, it's over for us. We're not gonna be able to do anything, because these people are psychopaths. They're not gonna stop until they're gonna have total control of humanity.
That's their ultimate goal.
That's what they want to enslave everyone. Nobody, no matter who it is.
That's right.
It doesn't matter who it is.
It crosses cultural boundaries. It crosses nation states. It crosses all races, all ages.
Everyone.
They want everybody, not just one group of people enslaved. They want everybody enslaved. Absolutely.
I'm quite very young. I'm just 22, and Excellent. I'll be watching your podcast. I'll be watching Jordan Maxwell, David Icke, many other researchers. And your great job. You wake me up on the diet that we're supposed to eat as well, on not killing animals, and many other things, because I didn't know any of this until years ago, and then I start questioning all these concepts. Start questioning the system,
right?
Because I felt something wasn't right, and I came across your work and many other researchers' work, and very interesting. People want to criticize other people for what they're doing, and not appreciating the work of other people, right, and doing something themselves.
That's right.
They want to criticize. And I started posting videos on YouTube. I got in contact with Brandon Spencer, one of your content creator. And and I think I should do something, because for what we know, we need to put the word out, because otherwise
I'm really glad to hear that young people like yourself are making that realization at such a young age and getting involved that early on. That's encouraging to me. So I commend you for that. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you very much. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you very much, Mark.
Absolutely.
Have a nice day.
Axel, thank you so much. Great call. Pleasure to hear from you.
No problem.
Keep it up. And like I said, I'll check out your page, and maybe we could, at some future point, onboard you onto the One Great Work Network yourself.
No problem. That will be my pleasure. Great. Thank you, Mark. Have a nice day.
Have a great day.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. Awesome. See, that makes it worthwhile, folks. You know, I mean, to hear that young person, early 20s, waking up to a great degree, you know, is talking about all the real things that matter, the real things that people need to understand, and then putting that out there for others. That's what it's all about. That makes me feel somewhat encouraged. So thank you for that call. Let's go over to Chris. Chris, you are live on What on Earth is Happening. Welcome to the show.